You know what we need to do? We need to talk weddings. Because of the wedding boom of 2022, 2.5 million weddings are planned for this year. It's the largest wedding boom since 1984. So we're going to talk weddings. The wedding feast of the Lamb. What exactly is going on? You know, the Feast of Trumpets, a lot of people are talking about this amongst themselves, about the rapture of the church. I've been hearing about it, I've been seeing it, and I have to post it because it is on my mind too. And I'm just talking, I'm not saying that anything, I'm not date setting, I'm just talking. But it is swirling around my mind, and I'm saying, we should be watching any moment, any time, up until the Feast of Trumpets is a possibility, and I want to talk weddings. A wedding is usually white or cream or has different themes, you know. So I was looking around my apartment. I was like, what would a wedding look like? Well, I have white cabinets. That's not quite what I was thinking, but the color of a wedding has to be white because it's made pure. So I'm looking at the colors, and then I'm thinking, I know, flowers. Flowers are, this is just right off the top of my head, of course. I don't have like a wedding planner in front of me. But I know some basic things, candles, obviously a Bible in this case, when we're talking about weddings, a Christian wedding, rings, something that symbolizes marriage, a covenant, a vow, the veil, and obviously the wedding garments, what you're wearing to the wedding. And I'm just talking about the wedding couple. Okay. So that was really, this is like swirling around my mind. I'm like, how do you prepare for a wedding? Well, do you have silver trays? Do you have cups, plates, all this stuff for a reception? And that's the Feast of the Lamb. They would have these things prepared, okay? So I'm thinking about all these things, like, this is on my mind. I'm like thinking about what is going on. Like, I'm like excited about this wedding. Like, I really want to talk about what is on your mind when we think about what does a wedding like this look like? What kind of roses? Are they going to be white, pink, red? I mean, are they going to be, we don't know. With a regular wedding, let's talk about a regular wedding. Because I love weddings. I love the details. I like the cards on the plates. I like the napkins folded a certain way. I was a server, so I know that there's a lot of work that goes into just putting the napkins and the nameplates on the plates just to make it look extra special, you know. The proper silverware, the setting, everything has to be just right. Do you put certain lights up? Do you have a certain, I don't know, just, do you have a certain, like, ambience, music set for that special day? Do you do it at the daytime, at night? All these things I'm talking about are because this has to be the setting for a wedding experience. Now, that's the same experience that we are going to share at the wedding when we go to be with the Lord. It has to be a certain setting. It has to be a certain time of day. The groom, being Jesus, doesn't just come and get his bride without having all the details worked out, okay? There's a lot that goes into planning a wedding and getting his bride just like the Jewish wedding suggests. That's how they do that. So I was just pondering these thoughts, and I was wondering, what kind of things do you think about when you think about a wedding like this, or weddings, period? This is the year of the wedding, and there's a lot to think about when you think about weddings. So I'm going to leave it at that. A lot to think about when you think about weddings. And wedding bells are ringing. So thank you for listening to my report.